log in. Gotta log in. 1 second. There we go. It should be good. Can't imagine why it wouldn't be. No way, what? I don't know how loud that is. Maybe it's loud, maybe it's not. What? My man is attempting to control me in real time. Alright, I'm just gonna get into this shit. It's loading. I'm not gonna mess with configs. I'm not gonna set nothing up. I don't care. Who cares? What do I care if it looks pretty? Dude, one stream in 1 year is more than I've had. Let's be honest here. Also, you can hear my fan in the background, but who cares? Who cares, really? Spotify opens up. I do not have 700 alt accounts. I'm sure you don't. I'm sure you don't. I've got to log. Oh my god, it wants me to log in. Well, I think I set out the notification. I'm gonna say I did. Fuck, I just opened up my files. I cannot click anything. Here? That looks good. That looks alright. Might be too loud, but... Do I remember you? Yeah, it has been ages, hasn't it? Does that sound good? That balance sounds good. Looks good anyway. Video settings. Full screen on. Working on my server. I completely demolished the original. The original has been wiped from existence. But I'm back. And I'm working on everything. Am I Pitbull? I am Pitbull. I'm Mr. Worldwide. How'd you know? Alright, so I've been working on this. Let me go back to the main building. I'll show you everything I've been working on. Give us the IP, please and thanks. It's not ready yet. It's gonna be a relaunch. Nobody has the IP except for me. We're gonna... When it launches, all of you will be allowed to join. Anybody who wants to, because this is a hardcore server. And there's one respawn a week. I'm not going to do it the original. I would go on there, I'd give people respawns. I mean, you know, it's like limited. Now, you'll have to wait for Saturday, you'll have to wait for Sunday to respawn. And at exact time. And if you miss it, you're gone. You have the IP? I wouldn't doubt it. So here's what I'm working on. You have 14 alternate core hearts, but if I do die, which I'm going to, I'll just chill here. Check this out. Yep. Go right into spectator mode. I do have dead chest enabled. Not that it helps you. But yeah, this is what you'll see until... And here's the funny part. No matter where the hell you are, you will be put back into survival mode. And it's going to be pretty chaotic because I'm not going to stop people from going wherever they want. I don't care. Oh, we have backpacks? My voice changed a lot. Maybe it's because I've got the microphone settings. We've got a bunch of plugins, but this is the main building. And it's only open during the day. So, I'm going to just wait and show you. It goes off at night. This whole place locks up at night. It's pretty dope. So, while I'm waiting on that one, I'll show you some other places. So, right now, we have this little inconspicuous building. And this is where we have the legendary weapons, which come with their little unique actual abilities now. So, we've got actual depth. I have a whole bunch of plugins working this time. Anyway, as you can see, it's nighttime, so if I show you daytime, everything opens. So this is the new hub. You could become the most powerful in the server. There's some choices. I've added vampiration. Right now you're like, wow, it's a lot of items to purchase. It's buying. This is the base economy. If you want to sell your produce, come here, because produce is harder to grow and resources are more scarce. I've edited everything. They have to be in direct sunlight. They have to, in some cases, some plants require fertilizer. A little bit of a bug here. I can replace that real quick. But yeah, this is the way to get out during the day. It's completely safe. Takes you right up to the surface. This is the night. It's also not working. I think that's just because I changed the time. This will fix itself. If you change the time, sometimes the daylight sensors don't like it. But basically, this is the new kind of main hub, and it does lock up at night, and world guard's on, so you can't do anything while you're here. This is the Nether Portal. It's accessible right from the beginning, and I'm going to make it so elytras are actually accessible. The main quest line allows for you to get elytras pretty fast, and to start that, the first books available here, they're all done through books as they have been, which cost $1, and some books cost more. So you have to be prepared to fork out a little bit of money. I'm working on this now. Quest 2's done. I'm working on Quest 3, which finishes with the ability to become a vampire, which has some ramifications. I want to create a fun little economy. It's not like super in-depth. Don't take this shit seriously, but here's another shop. This is the oddity shop, and I'll show you guys how to get the first legendary weapon, which is right here, Baphomet. Pretty badass, but there's only one. It's pretty common. This thing is a pain in the ass to get out of, though. I will say this is one of my worst design buildings. I like it. I'm not going to change it. But let's run through. I can't remember what the first quest is, to be honest with you right now. So let's read it. Encased in heat. Okay, I don't want to give that away. But the second one, the law, we'll run through that real quick. So that requires you, and the clues tell you, not straight up where to go. Or what to do at all. I mean, it gives you a general area. And a lot of these are puzzle-centric. And all these buildings, what I've done, is any building you find, if they're like this and not tied to a quest, you can take it. I don't care if this thing gets blown up. Little buildings like this have been placed all over, including a bunch of stuff underwater because I've made a bunch of custom items. But this, you know, there's just a couple houses out here in the desert that are completely free to take. Just stuff all over. I've really went through and tried to populate this with a bunch of cool little fun stuff. But basically, bros advertising an SMP.
Hey guys, do you want to join my SMP? We're going to be touching tips and playing games, guys.
Slayer plays. Oh no. Anyway. That was pretty fucking harsh. I apologize. That was pretty ruthless. That was pretty mean. I'm trying to remember. I've finished all this not too long ago. Okay. So it starts here. So the second quest requires you to follow campfires, which the first two are close. When is it going to be made public? I don't know. When I get it done. When I'm done with 5 quests. I want to have a lot to do. You see there's a bunch of stuff populated here. But I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek at where you go for the second quest, which is super in-depth. Super in-depth. This thing takes you all around the world. But, I'd say probably by the end of this week I'll have it ready. The first location's here. But let's go to the third quest. Because I am not done with this, and we can work on this one live. I don't care to do this stuff live. I think it's fun to show this stuff off, because at the end of the day, is it really fun if you're just speedrunning this? No. And I'm going to update this while I'm offline, so not all of it's going to be like 100% accurate. But I will tell you, I am building the back rooms in the Nether. That's a secret. You're not don't tell anyone. But I'm going to put the back rooms in the Nether. I mean, a huge, expansive back rooms, and I want it to be free reign. Do whatever the hell you want with it. So, if you go all the way back here, this is where Quest 3 is going to take you. Quest 4 is going to be in here. I've been working on implementing custom mobs. Submechanophobia, that's an old video. I love that. I make a slideshow in 30 seconds and I put it on YouTube. Well, actually, it took me forever. I had to hand cut all that. That video took me 4 hours to make. Here is Quest 3. Well, let's look at it from your view. So you won't even know this is here. But like I said, Elytra is going to be a huge thing. This is what I'm working on now. It's not anywhere near done. So right now I've got to populate this whole thing. And this is going to be completely... Users can do whatever they want. But... Evening banquet. So, ooh, I wonder what that means. A little book here. Invitation, blah blah blah. Got these rooms, now check this shit out. This is where the main quest is going to take place. Oh, I don't know if I should give this away. I'll give it away. Those things will kill you. If you get hit by those, you die. I don't pour that much work into everything. Night vision. Some of them are night vision. Some of them are... I have like 5 arrows in there that are harming like 25. So they're like immediate death. And you're looking at this going, well, you're going to light this, right? No, I'm going to keep it this dark. I've just been doing this with night vision potions. So there's going to be a bunch of different stages where you're required to hit levers after going through dungeons and dungeons of mobs. So it's going to be actually fun. And I don't mean like, oh, you know, making you do this shit. I mean, I want it to be actually rewarding. I'm going to give people stuff for every quest they do here. But I'm working on this. And this is my little guy. You're probably thinking, wow, world edit? Wow, why don't you be a real guy? Why don't you use your hands? But the thing is, can I really make this fun just on its own? Because I'm not using this to make everything. I'm making this to make the base layer. It's the coat. It's the canvas I work on. That needs to be just deep slate. But I'm using this to get all this work done that isn't important so I can make fun things, if that makes sense. I'm doing the boring parts with this so I can make the fun parts fun. But the vampire system allows for life drain. It allows for really, really powerful buffs, but you will die in the sun. Meaning you will have to adapt to a night playstyle. And I'm working on setting up the days and nights to be a bit wonky. And I don't know when they added it. Honestly, the server's set in 1.17. That's when I liked it. I was going through, honestly, what I like the building aspects. Oh yeah, backpacks. We have backpacks now. Everyone has backpacks. Right at the beginning of the game, you have access to backpacks. I thought that would make it more fun, personally, to have this trading produce economy, especially since I went and made it so difficult. PvP will be on. PvP will be on. Yeah, I always find PvP to be fun. I'm not going to allow this to be like fully... Yeah, I haven't played this in a while. I haven't really played a bunch of games. But anyway, back to PvP. My thing with PvP is I'm not letting anybody into the server. I'm going to talk to people. I'm going to advertise for it, but I want to make sure people are cool. You're going to have to fill out a Google Forms if you want to get in. And so if you remember, if you guys know what the original Tribune is, which is what this server has replaced, there was a voting system, and it was really like a prototype voting system, but the new one's going to operate entirely through Discord. So to use this server, you must use Discord. And we're going to have a voting system where we can actually vote to kill people, essentially. And unless they're doing something like actually egregious and they're annoying, you can put them in jail for a set amount of time. We can vote on that, and I'll do it. I can set their spawn to there. It's not a big deal. It's in the Nether. Impossible to get out of. Or we could kill them for, say, you know, a couple hours. And what that's going to allow us to do is, as a community, take care of bad actors, because I'm not going to have moderators. You don't like to be put in jail? That's the thing. Show you the jail? Sure, as soon as I'm done with these stairs. I guess I can take you there now. It's still working, but there's the proto jail, but by the time I want to get this done, I want to make the entire back rooms. Because I did make the back rooms. I had a video plan on the channel. I was working on this before I got demotivated. I built this like huge backrooms map. I was gonna host a fake playthrough, like I'm playing in a survival world, you know, 3 minutes into the video and I fall into the backrooms, and I was gonna have like all this stupid narrative shit, you know, and then I just got demotivated. But I'm gonna take the skills of what I learned from there, how to make noises in this game, and make a backrooms area that's expansive and feels like its own dimension. And I want it to be eerie, and I want people to have fun with it. If people want to take all the wool in it, they can do it. I want to see what the community wants to do with it. If somebody wants to take it over, like this mansion you're seeing here, this mansion, once it's done, we can decide on what to do with it. Somebody can have it. I might give it away. But to get to the jail, and like I said, the Nether is accessible right from the beginning. You just walk up, you get in. And the end will be accessible, because I want these dimensions to feel expansive. If you want to be a dictator of your own town, I actually have plugins for that. So here's the jail. Nether portals keep popping up here. I don't know why, but they route here. So this looked a lot better. But this is the jail right now. And what you'll do is be forced to float here or die. And once you die, there's nothing you can do. Your spawn point's set here. But essentially, the back rooms are going to come from right here, because I want people to take the Nether portal right in the back rooms. From right here all the way back here. And I want them to be pretty deep. So I want it to be the Nether be the back rooms, which I mean, if you build outside, anyone can use the Nether. Anyone can leave the back rooms. I'm going to have ways to get out very easily. But I just want it to be something different, you know. Oh, this is the Widow. This is another, oh yeah, it's used chest shops. Everyone has access to them. There we go. The Widow, blah, blah, blah. Due north. Okay, let's go through this quest, for instance. So, due north is... Compasses are very easy to make. So, due north is this way. Due north would be more this line. So for instance, you find this book in the Nether, right? And this is also the way, there's a bunch of stuff hidden in the sea. Hey, thank you. I've been working pretty hard on it. I'm really having fun. I want it to be very, very expansive. I want to use what I know to make something actually fun. Okay, this right here may or may not lead to the second quest. I don't know if I want to give away the Widow, because it does give you a pretty cool little weapon. But it's pretty difficult to find. Whatever happened to the old server? Well, I went to download it, and I accidentally deleted it. So this is taking up the slot of the original server. But there's all this beautiful ocean, and there's a set of armor. It's a reference to Ronnie James Dio's Holy Diver album. It's called The Holy Diver. And there's 4 parts. And it's made of complete gold, so it's not really like that powerful. And all it does is give you aquatic enchants. But there's pieces hidden all through here. And I want to build ships where you can find these pieces. And eventually have areas where you can go. But while we're here, I actually really like this little spot. Let's build some lore just for the server. So, what do you guys think we should build here? Just for the server. Just for this stream, we're gonna make something together, and we'll put some clues to it. It's got a really nice basin to it. It's really nice. I'm thinking a lighthouse. That is a good idea. I think that's a great idea. Let's do it. A lighthouse. You know that movie with William Dafoe, The Lighthouse? Came out just a couple years ago. That's a good idea. Oh, I misspelled this. There we go. And see, that's just one advantage of having World Edit, is it allows me to do quick... See, this does a lot, and it wouldn't be fun to do all that. Like, would you guys want to sit here and watch me do that? No. That's why I like World Edit. Same with this. It takes out the boring tasks and makes it just more fun. Allows for quicker builds. I've used it before, and I don't think anybody's really against it, but I recommend it if you're ever doing big builds, because it's so fun. I mean, it's just genuinely fun to build with. Alright, so I want to do stairs from here, so we'll do a dock. What's the most dock-esque? I think just traditional oak planks have this nostalgic seafaring kind of vibe to them I've always appreciated. They remind me of old advertisements from the 20s. I don't know why. So this would definitely have some sort of land-based support, since it goes out so far and there's no real solid ground. So I'm gonna have to do some sort of anchoring up there, but I also want to make poles down here. You know, you don't want to have anything floating. You want to make it seem believable. Ooh! Oh, we need to go back to the main building. I have built an entire dwarven settlement that sells LSD. I actually put LSD in the server. You can go on trips and shit. It's hilarious. I just thought that'd be a funny little Easter egg. It's expensive, but you can also make it. And it functions correctly. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And Yeah, that's a good idea too. Also, this music's very like royalty-free YouTube. It just said chill music. I felt like some chill music would be in order. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea too. So I'm not the best builder in the world. I just like to make fun little experiences. I like to make puzzles. It's totally believable that they would dig this out though, so I'm not like worried about making this look too different. Would they keep sand? Okay. Would they keep sand here? We'll figure that out, but we're gonna get started. And I'm gonna use terracotta. Or maybe I'll use concrete. Black and red and white concrete. What's the order? Does it go red? I think it has a black basin followed by red and then white. They have to have like required colors. I like acorns. They're a very good seed of sorts. Seed pod, as it were. I don't know. I'm not like an expert in germination. What's your opinion? Black, red, white. That's what I thought. There is a code for that. I'm pretty sure they have to adhere to it. Is that too long? They're usually long. Is that too long? I want it... Or is that better? Or is that too small? Acorns contain a small amount of poison. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's what I remember from my short time. I have more medical and biology knowledge. You have a Lego one? Dope. Alright, and I feel like a dark oak is nice, because it's, it just blends in nice with black. I don't know, I like it. There's a lot of dark oak in this server, I'm just a fan of it. If I like a block, you'll see it everywhere. There we go. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alright. Now it should go we should do it in sets of 2, yeah? Because this is, it has to have a nice, it can't just be too, you know, too accurate and not have any room to do stuff with. I want to make this fun. So black, red, yeah, red sound, yeah, it looks good. I don't know, I've only been to 3 lighthouses in my life. We'll see how this looks. Yeah, it looks pretty good. You know what it is. I think I'm going to do the light with sea lanterns. How will I announce the launch? That's what I've been deciding. Because I want to make videos in like an 80s infomercial style showing how to use all the different plugins and explaining the questing system. But part of me, okay, so used to, when I'd give puzzles, I would give like, I would help people out if they sucked. Like some people are bad at doing puzzles and I'd help them out. I'm just going to leave people to do it. I will leave it there. You can do the puzzle and figure it out and I'm not going to help you. So if you're having a lot of trouble and you can't figure it out, that sucks. So I don't know if I should make, you know, be too detailed or what. That's a good idea. This is coming apart. What should we put in here? I'm thinking like a store of some sort. Yeah, looks about right. It's got to have staircase, so and then like a flat part followed by another staircase, and then a ladder. A ladder to the top. We gotta have a place to sleep. Oh, and you can sell real estate in the server. You can make a claim and sell it. There's a command to sell it to other people. I thought that would be a lot of fun. And I want to have money. You know, there's money, there's an economy. So I wanted to have an actual purpose, you know? A porpoise. I am working on some other plugins, which people want mods really bad, and I like mods, and I've been looking at mods, but the thing is, what I like about mods is not what makes a good server. What I like about mods is having so many items, you have to figure out what to do. There's a limit on how many blocks. It has to be like a 200 block claim minimum, and then I've said it, I can't remember what, but you cannot protect your entire base from demolish. So if you are trying to just take out a whole area, it won't work for you. But if you set up a town in the plugins, which I'm making a video on how to do that, it'll actually, I'm working on having it come out like at the top of the screen. I just pointed at it on my screen. Come out at the top of the screen and go, hey guys, this is, you know, my town and this is the name. Looking like a candy cane. It is, but you know, it's got that elliptical shape. I'm not looking at one. I feel like that might be tall enough. Like, they're gigantic. Yeah, that's about right. I think that looks about right. Yeah, you don't have to use a base, or you can just find one of the reclaimed bases I've built. Live in one of those. Live in the ruins. Live in a dungeon. This is a hardcore server, and once you die, your claim is like set on a timer. I think tinted glass is more accurate. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what I do already. I also have waypoints, so this could be a teleporter. I could put a beacon on up top and have this teleport back to main base. I'm really not sure. That just doesn't look right. It's too, you know, that just doesn't look right. Tell you what we could do. They do use a tint, though, because the lights are so incredibly bright, and they use a reflective, like, I can't remember what. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have this mofo be destroyed, and we're going to come up with the lore reason why it's destroyed. So I have access to TNT. Most people do not. Tell me that doesn't work? Are you kidding me? Fine, I'll be my own TNT. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, so then... give it a nautical look. We can do stairs in a bit. There we go. And now I'll do glass and sea lantern. And we'll just do it like this big bastard fell in on itself. There we go. What do you think of that? And then we'll give it one of these. Oh, that's another thing. Creepers don't do anything. I've turned creepers off. They no longer creep. Creeper, no creep. Yeah, it's true. There we go. Have it go up this way. And we'll hide. You know what? I think this is a good place to hide some of the Holy Diver set. Like, does this not just work with the whole concept? Let's hide a helmet and some boots. Fences in the white. That does make sense. I just worry if it would look weird. There we go. I just don't know, with it being 2x2, I feel like these just look, they look rickety enough. Holy Diver, the album and the song. The album and the song. Alright, and we'll have some chests down here. We'll have boom, boom. And we're going to make the cheapest fishing rod you can buy. We'll make it unlimited. There you go. $1 fishing rod. Dark oak. $1 boat. I think that's pretty good. That gives it like an actual point of being here. And even if you make a base, you just have access to unlimited resources, which is part of the appeal. So that doesn't look bad at all. But I'm going to add some more lanterns so it kind of has this glowing effect. There we go. Get the chip. Yeah. Why not? Why not go along with that? I like that. So let me just... And we're not going to put any hints on how to get there. That is a remember and find your way. That's quest 2 right there. But let's go back to quest 3. I got to finish it. Quest 3 starts with... I haven't written that part yet. But you got to get a book. And we're going to hide the book like right over here. This is also going to be the entrance for the back rooms. Oh, here's another part. Another little mission for you. But we gotta find the vampire house, which is back across this desert. So whoever finishes the quest, there's two options. You either become a vampire. How far do the structures go? Is there a world border? It ends... It's about 3 times the size of a normal world. And I want to keep expanding the edges and adding more stuff. Every month adding like 30 buildings for people to explore. And a new plugin with some new items. Like, I'm working on custom items and all that. So I want it to be progressively getting more and more detailed, as it were. So I'm going to have this be the entrance to the second floor. I just wanted to have one little concurrent thing, because I want people to get lost to some extent. I think getting lost is part of the fun. Not getting lost in like an annoying way, but getting lost in there's so much to look for. Are you kidding me? That looks fine. I'll just say that looks good. We'll just believe it. Just believe that looks good. So this is going to be entrance to floor 2, which I'm deciding on how I want the roof. I'm thinking right now doing a like 5-6 block in and then go up like this. I will not replace the slab with stairs. It was a purposeful, artistic choice. I don't know how I feel. Don't know how I feel about that, but we'll see. I want to get it all kind of set up. It might look ugly and stunted, or it might look good. There might need to be more of an angle. Like have it go completely up to a point. I'm much better doing it natural, like ruins. Like a lot of my underground and dungeon work is good. That's why I wish I could. Listen, if you play this, do quest 2 and you'll go, wow, this guy's good at building. Actually, no, fuck it. We're going back to the main building and I'll show you my dungeon. My dwarf settlement, and you'll go, wow, you're telling me you made that? And I'll say, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm good at making it look natural. Now, don't make fun of my buildings. I can do an underwater building pretty good, but don't you make fun of my ugly ass houses. Don't you dare make fun of my ugly ass houses again. Like I said, I also want Elytras to be like common, because it's hardcore, so if you land it wrong, it's on you. You're just dead. Have I lost my way? I've lost my way, it seems. Oh, here's the widow. Didn't mean to go here at all. This is a fun quest with a pretty good reward. So that means back this way. Yes. Okay, now come this way. Now right over here, starting here is where anybody can build. Check this out. I made this with my bare hands. Yeah. Much better. Much better. Much better. Look at this. Yes. Yes, illegal substances in Minecraft. Yes. You know what? I just feel like cutting this in half and adding something cool in the middle. I just feel like cutting this mountain in half. Fuck it. Let's make another dungeon. I can work on the vampire house anytime, and I'll make it look prettier when I'm not sitting here feeling judged, feeling unloved. I'll make a sand dungeon. A sand dungeon. Forget you saw that. Let's make a sand dungeon, right? Here. So we're gonna get sandstone. Sandstone. This stone. That stone. Campfire. Cobble and mossy cobble. With cobble slabs and mossy cobble walls. All right. I want to put Herobrine in here for shits and giggles. Have you seen the meme where that kid's commenting on a YouTube video? It's like Herobrine YouTube video, and he goes, "If I saw Herobrine, I'd call my friend Kevin." I think that's the funniest shit in the world. Alright, so I want to incorporate verticality into this. I want there to be ups and downs. Alright. So we're going to start with the maw of the dungeon. So, what I want from the maw is we're going to need some stairs here. You want the maw to be your imposing entrance. So you need it to look pretty reminiscent of what's coming on. You need a theme. And I want this to feel ancient. I like that. It looks incorporated. Now I'm not gonna mess with this. This can fall and obscure it at any time, and I want people to know that. Somebody can come by, punch that, and hide all this, and that's perfectly within that player's limits. We want it to be imposing. So there needs to be... Yeah, I want this to be desert themed. Damn it! In my own hubris. Calm down there. Look at all that sand. And I want this to be lined at all times with lava, so if you try to break the walls, you get lava. The ramification for one's actions. Alright, so we're gonna go with a gold sandstone Stargate SG-1 kind of vibe. The movie, the original Stargate, not the SG-1. I don't like SG-1. I'll be honest, it kind of sucked. Look, it's a movie about a portal that has to do with aliens in the middle of ancient Egypt. It's just not groundbreaking social, necessarily like social commentary. Wow, this is biting social commentary here. Okay, what I'm gonna do? Give the impression this has been here for a while. I'm saying the Stargate television show. Neither is the movie. Wow, there's a portal with aliens. I love Stargate. That's my childhood, man. I played the game on the Genesis all the time. But it's just not deep. We'll build that up. There we go. Looks purposeful. There we go. Yeah. Gives a nice impression. Now remember, these people playing this server, if they die, they're dead for a week, essentially. Unless they die on a Saturday, right before the thing. Then they have a little bit of margin of error. So if you mess up here, it's bye-bye. So any type of trap can be fair. Because essentially, if you die, you lose everything. At least for a period of time. Yeah, but we're not entering smooth sandstone. It's an old relic. It's going to look like rough near the entrance because sand's an eroder. The smooth sandstone is prettier once it's on the inside where it'd be preserved. You gotta think about it realistically in this mind game. Alright, here's where the dungeon begins. Look at this! There's not an infinite respawn, there are set timed respawns. Alright, this is looking pretty good for a dungeon. I like it. Ooh! Good dungeon. Alright. My stairs. And as always, I will not be lighting this for you. None of these buildings will be lit. Because it doesn't make sense. Why would you light them? Oh, the world has done me a service, but I've still got to make it fit in with the theme and add traps. It's not enough traps. Not enough traps. In fact, there's no traps. Very disappointing. There we go. It's like a curtain. You want to feel like you're being swallowed into the earth. And I'll write some lore here and all that. You know, all the fun stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Do I love traps? I think an arrow coming out of like an old stone face in a temple is pretty cool. So I like that kind of trap. That trap is my favorite. That's a good trap. You know what? Screw it. Oh, we're getting some lag. Oh my god! Where'd it go? Oh my god, the lag. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. That is going to have ramifications that are far-reaching. Coal. Goodbye. Oh, did it? I can undo it, but... Let's do a check. Stone check. Ooh! Why is everything sandstone? Oh, Lord. There we go. Oh, we got healthy stone back. I can give and I can take. Scared of copper? I don't like copper. I want it all to be sandstone. Whatever this shit is. Basalt? I want the mine to be sandstone. Very good. This is awesome. I like the look of sandstone. It's very Terraria-esque. You know what I mean? Okay, this is an entrance. It should not be. What is that shit? Now there's more. What are you? You ugly block, you. Dude! What is these Flintstone gummy blocks? I actually don't mind these. There we go. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to build in the sand. No, I could do that, but I'm not going to. I mean, this doesn't have to be super hard. And it's a pretty surface level dungeon. Alright. So we're gonna put our first spawner here. I want a campfire. Alright. Spawner. And let's put Husk. Is Husk a mob? Yes. Perfect. So there's gonna be room enemy 1. Now we got room 2. We're gonna have a split here. So this needs to be kind of, yeah, make that a little more dangerous. I just like the campfire kind of aesthetic. It looks more natural. God, these textures are ugly. What have they done to my boy? Okay. So we've got a good amount of husks here. You know, you get like 4 husks. Maybe more. Around the corner, you've got your second level, and we'll do our first reward. Something kind of light. So, let's think food. Bread fits the mold. Oh my god. I can do that, but I don't think I will. It's fun to appreciate something ugly. So just bread and maybe some iron. There we go. This'll be fun. Yeah. Yeah, I changed my mind. I didn't think I needed to vocalize the change. Yeah, I like that. Then people can dick around thinking they're gonna find something good. You enjoying the music? It is chill. See this? Royalty-free chill music for Twitch. I do like it. I mean, pretty good the guitar licks so far. Okay, we need a... This is just gonna be a backtrack. Yeah, no problem, man. Alright, I like this. Oh, I really like that. Ooh, tell you what, we could do. Fix all this. Why does it have to be abandoned? Why can't I... I'm gonna make a ride right into a pit of lava to tempt those who like roller coasters. It will be your undoing that you wanted to ride this. I'm gonna right into the freaking wall. There we go. Just right off there. That's good. Alright. We'll start here. Will anybody be stupid enough to do this? Because keep in mind, if they die, they're dead. And that sounds so, like, stupid, but that's, you know, it's hardcore. And then I'll put some lava right here, yeah. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. And if they survive that, I'll give them a treat. So we'll put a little barrel right here. Pretty good. I don't know. Am I evil? Or do I just understand player psychology? That looks a bit better. Yeah, if they die, they're gone. And people are going to think, because it's leading this way, oh, this is going to get me there faster. No, it's going to kill you. This is not... I'm not being friendly here. Tell you what, I'm also going to put campfire at the bottom here. So your ass gets cooked. There we go. I think raw gold just looks cool. There we go. Keep in mind, somebody can have this. So whatever, I'm going to make a giant tomb at the end. Wherever I decide. And if somebody wants it, they can have it. Wants this area, you know? There we go. Because most people in the original were not by themselves. Most actually teamed up. So you can guess most people are gonna be like this. Be in like groups of a few. I'm gonna do some Indiana Jones shit for the final tomb. We'll have it through here. I think that's the best way to do it. And I will put a buy menu at the end of this to upmark like raw gold for a good price. Normally I name it something. So I might do that. I'll leave that. That's good. Normally I name it something so you can't rename it, and I give it like a null enchantment. That way you can't just come in here and sell your raw gold to make unlimited money. That's what I did with the dungeons. Like there were dungeon diamond, dungeon ore, dungeon all that. and that allowed for people to be to have like a reward monetary if they wanted to convert their in-game items to something more substantial. I don't use sandstone very often in my builds, but yeah. A lot of people in the Discord for Tribune already, when I was talking about rebooting, were talking about how much they wanted mods. And again, the thing is, so many people can't. It requires so much tech, work, and it's just not worth it for like people to join in. Alright, so let's also have an alternate, just big sandstone steps, like right here, like you have to jump to it. And I'll do one of my famous dig outs. All my dungeons have an exit that's literally just a ladder that leads to the surface with one block covering the top. Yeah, it's easy that way, but it's different for a server. Because I'd need to make anyone who joins would have to download Forge and set it up. Like, it's not hard for me, but not everyone can handle that shit. And I don't know, I'd just rather make it accessible. I mean, all this doesn't require any downloads except for setting up your server to the right way. Alright. Campfires always lead you in my server, by the way. If you see any type of stuff like that, know that that's me leading you somewhere. Alright, we're about to do the boss room. Sometimes there are a few tricks that I do carry out. But I like to keep it pretty consistent. Like, you'll see if it's placed weird. If something's off, I'm probably trying to kill you. Alright, and this is what makes it difficult. I haven't given you any rewards up to this point, past here. So you've got to actively look for these campfires. And this is where we'll put the boss room. And then keep in mind, this is pretty close to spawn. So we should keep it. I'm keeping it relatively easy. I only put like one other spawner. Okay, we got bedrock right here. Good sign. Alright, so this will be the tomb. I have plugins to make bosses, but since this is so early on, I just want this to be a puzzle. So this is going to be a puzzle room. So you come down this way. And if you'll go down that way if you're wrong. But if you see this, head down here. And I'll have a barrel over here. And here's where we're going to start. We're going to require people to mine. They're gonna have to dig this out. And all of these are gonna lead to false paths. I'm gonna put a tripwire here to kill you instantly. If you fuck it up. So you're gonna mine and think you're going to the right destination. But unless you read the book and know the way, you'll die. Or if you're really careful. But keep in mind, people aren't going to know this information. What I'm telling you now is secret information. See, it's pretty hard to detect that. But you go through here. And I'm going to do something really wicked. Harming 2. Keep in mind, they died. They're dead. Like, they won't be back. And that will get you. So, if you make the wrong choice here, you're going to think it's right, and unless you've read the book. We're going to say straight ahead is the path to salvation. And these are going to have just an orange little terracotta block or concrete. And that's going to be your, you know, orange here marks the way, mind the path that's straight up. Oh, they're all going to have the 1x2 door. Check this one out. This is going to be the devious one. And now here's where we're going to get... this is where you have to use your brain. 2x2 campfires. I haven't done 2x2 campfires. So, I mean, if you look for little patterns like that... I mean, it's a stupid little pattern, but it will get you killed. So... I believe TNT should work if I place down a tripwire and it's my tripwire. So we're going to test this out. Oh, it might need to be like... There we go. Yeah. See? And we'll have it lead all the way down here. It'll look nice. You know, it's like you've made it. And I'm going to load this mofo with more TNT than you can imagine. I want it to rock the side of this cliff. Yeah, you can see the tripwires, and in hindsight, it's easy to see the tripwires. Right now, you can look at it and say, I see these tripwires. I've seen you place these tripwires. I know the tripwires are there. You have hindsight. But the average person coming into this does not know there's a trap, and they haven't been trapped yet. This is a pretty early dungeon. They don't know I'm doing this shit to them. They think this is all fair. And it is fair. All is fair in love and war. But I have the really recessed. Let's see how much tinted glass will do. Because if I can make it a... yeah. And most people are not going to notice that. Yeah, you do. But you won't remember this by the time you play the server. You will have forgotten all of this. Okay. Yeah, this mofo is going to be bad. The entire hallway. Forgotten about this little trick. And I'm playing on whoever does this shit. Read the book. Just read my books. They're in the server for a reason. Alright, and we'll put string. Fuck! I knew I set it off on accident. So did you guys see that? That's basically what's gonna happen. And they'll be so far down there, there's nothing they can do. So, I mean, even when they hear the hiss, they'll be dead. Like, there's nothing you can do. So you see how deadly that's going to be? So this is all going to be, I'm doing a full 360 this round. And most people aren't going to think to check for this. People are going to get pissed at me, though. I'm going to get so many messages when people die from this shit, and they're going to get pissed. Motherfucker, I didn't know it'd be there. Bro, it's Minecraft. Yeah, tell me right now you'd notice that. If you didn't know about these two little holes. You're probably focused on that chest. You're focused on the weird fire. Okay, so that's two of the orange block paths. Now it's time for the final one, which looks the most nefarious. So what we're gonna do... Yes, I know, bedrock is like the ultimate cheap, but it's going to protect our actual reward from getting blown to hell. Because our reward doesn't have to be huge. You just wait, Matt, you just wait for somebody who's going to be really pissed and they're going to make this a video. Oh yeah, and I want to recruit really small streamers to do this, to play my server. I just think that's fun. To have a bunch of people who just stream because they like to stream. You know, nobody makes money off of this. You know, you play for one person. You play for your mom online, and she supports you. I want those people to play with me. Because those people have fun. There we go. And this is the rewards room. It looks sus as hell. I think that'd be dope. I love when people make videos like that. Which that's also a good way to get people on a server, is to play on it. Because it's hard to get people to play a Minecraft server. For some reason, it's hard to find people. Which the original died because I didn't do anything. I wasn't there. I gave up. It was active. I killed it. That was all on me. I killed the original. Here's a dirty trick. And there's nothing there! I'm just fucking with you at that point. We're gonna do orange beds. Just orange beds everywhere. I just think that'd be funny. And it's just kind of a cool look. This, but in the Nether, would go really hard. No, it's going to be open to everyone. I just like to have small streamers. They're easy to get on board. You watch 30 minutes of their stream, and then you text them, "Hey man, I really like your shit. You want to play some Minecraft?" And normally they're like, "Hell yeah, I do." I mean, they don't have any other people who play or stream with them. Usually they're really cool, but no, I want this to be open to everyone. It's just fun to have streamers. Because they're usually very gung-ho about it, and they play for like long periods of time. You know what I mean? Alright, we're gonna give a good weapon. Okay, I'm gonna do a god item. I'm trying to think of what I'd like. Trickster bow is always fun. But it's kind of like really OP. Armor from the depths is good. But it's like aquatic, you know? Like Dracula's armor is what you get at the end, and that's got lifesteal. Like these are all so good that I worry about it. You know, the Berserker axe is like, it's good. Because it's not like super OP. Alright. Yeah, feel free to stream it if you are going to. Okay, and we want to set it dead set. This is like... Dracula's armor is so cool. I have lore written up for all of these items, though. Okay. Change. Those who stray face toll. War lives. All right, is that too cryptic? I feel like the path is good. Alright, there we go. And that's the dungeon done. I'm gonna do one more spawner though. Yeah, there is a drop heads plugin. Alright, now I'm gonna kill myself. Because that's done. Let me show you. This is going to be the reward. If multiple people enter dungeon, they can do whatever the hell they want. I don't care if they fight and kill each other. Do what you want. So this is going to be the first of all the vampire quests, and each one's going to give you a piece of Dracula's armor. Listen to this. Whatever damage you deal, it gives you back that in health. It is so cool. I'm going to work on the internals, but we need to work on the dungeon. And we need to furnish these rooms. So I can imagine they'd have a bedroom here. Like, this is just... It's going to be the guest bedroom. So you got to have your barrels. Potted plants. And vampires don't need that many lanterns. So I'm like not worried about them. Sounds like what's the game with the little blue guy? There we go. Hypothetically, you could. I mean, they are going to be... All the vampires... The lore states that all the vampires are dead. They've been killed off, essentially. So those who are vampires are already setting themselves at odds against you, so... I could really see that being, you know, up to you. And there are going to be events like in the original. There we go. Like, this is the start. It's the guest list. And all of this is interactable, so it can be broken. But that's why I'm having people who... You know, I know we're going to play ball, because there's no point in just breaking something to break it. If you take a screenshot of somebody griefing you, like actually griefing you, I will just fucking remove them. Like, I don't tolerate that shit. I don't think it's funny. Like, it takes forever to build something, and building it is an expression. And there's, I can't remember what that bullshit artist is called, but he's like, destruction is a form of creation. It's not. It's just fucking destruction with no means. Okay, this is gonna be funny. Here's a little troll. Here's a lever that doesn't do anything. I guess they can use it to unlock that, but they can try what they want. I mean, if that's a way to get in, that's a way to get in. Maybe that's a good way. If you come here during the day. That's not breaking it. Yeah, I just don't like griefing, and killing people for no reason is also kind of bullshit. So you've got to, like, have a purpose to harm somebody. Yeah, but if you take a photo of your screen and somebody's fucking your shit up for no reason, I mean, that's an immediate ban. I have access to this server's commands from anywhere, so I'll just type in, you know, ban them, and I can unban them if I was wrong. I've still got to type up the site rules. You know, a big list nobody reads. It feels very vampire-y. I like this idea. They'd have a room with so many books you couldn't see anything. I love it. Feels very secretive. Yeah, that's when the original held. We had one incident where somebody griefed, and I did remove them from the server, but it's not like a huge problem. I mean, the whole point of it being hardcore is it makes it more fun. It means you have to be careful. So you're not, you know, super relaxed. And since food is hard to come by in the server now, I need to go in and set. Right now, you know, plants are harder to grow. I'm going to make it where there's less animals, so animals are actually worth more. And fishing is not really going to be changed because I like fishing. I think it's fun. Make sure I'm still on that video. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be Saturday and Sunday, and it's doing it every week. I mean, I can really revive somebody. Like, I've told everybody, it's not going to be a hard rule. Like, if you give me a legitimate reason and I'm there, I'll do it. Like, I'm not going to tell people just no all the time. Like, especially when we first launched this, I'm giving everybody 3 revives, like, that day while I'm there. Because it's no fun if you have to, you know, your first day on the server and you can't get nothing done, you gotta wait a whole week. But I'm thinking about doing Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday at a certain time. It'll be like a morning revive and an evening revive. So if you're, I mean, if you're not there right on the dot, you don't get revived. And this sounds a little harsh, but it's just the way it is, you know? It's fair all across the board. And we're not having any moderators. Because it's not going to be a huge open server, you know? Like, I've got a whitelist in order. So I've got to finish up on that. Where only people whitelisted can join, you know? Yeah, they can. No, there's going to be a morning and an evening launch. So it's going to be like fair. Like it'll be, you know, 12 midnight and 12 evening for me. So like that'd be like 6 evening, 6 morning. Like that's like, okay, if you can't get it, well, wait until Wednesday, wait until Sunday, same time. And if that doesn't work, I'll do one at 2 in the morning, you know, just like odd hours. Let's start at Dungeon Layer 1. Dungeon Layer 1, so... / wand. Yeah, that way it's like fair for everybody. Because I do want it to be, you know, like genuinely fun. And I am working on making it to where every so often, everything's going to reset in the server. And I had some pushback from that when I told people, oh, it's going to wipe every so often. And the thing is, Rust. I don't like Rust because no matter how much progress you do, it's all gone. Hey, what's up, Mooney? But, you know, it just feels like you never progress. And and while the difference is Rust is the build's still going to be here. It's just going to be where anyone can take it over for a short amount of time. And that means if you get right after wipe, you can resecure your own building. And you don't have to worry about it. But that is something I have got pushback for when setting up the server so far. But you know what? I stick by that. I think it's for the greater good. What are these called again? Deep Slate. Alright. So like every 4 months, you know. All builds will stay. Okay, here's how the wipes are going to work. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it'll work out, Matt. You know, I've still got so much to do. But here's how it's going to work, nerd. And by nerd, I'm referring to your profile. I'm not, like, trying to call you actively a nerd. But, all builds, except for the main builds, will have their claim, like, temporarily taken away. Like, every couple months, like 6 months. So every building except for mine will have the claim taken away, and all the items inside completely removed, except for legendary items. So that means anybody can go in and claim it right after the wipe. So you've kind of got to be there. But that means if you hide your base, you don't have to worry about that, you know? If your base is hidden, you don't have to worry about it. What's up, Caution? But I think the wipes are just it's a way of keeping legendary items in different hands, so there's not one monopoly over them. And it keeps these builds alive and populated, because people who've been eyeing them can take them back, you know? And there's ways to get your build back from other people. I mean, you can buy it. You can take it over. So that is one thing we have talked about. Which, I mean, we're all playing it by ear right now. There are some definites, but a lot of this stuff I'm talking about now is, you know, we're going to try it out and see how it goes. Yeah, but if you guys have any concerns over the server, like if you're going to be playing, just let me know. We can talk about it. It's nothing set in stone. So if there's an idea you don't like or you want more revives, I just don't want it to be what the original server turned into, which was, I died, I want my stuff back, please revive me, and I was getting like 30 PMs a night of people dying. It's like, yeah, it's hardcore, dude. I don't know what you expected. I think this makes it a little bit more even. Give spawner. I think I'm gonna do spiders. Cave spider. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds good. Do milk. Night vision. I think 8 minutes is fair because this is like the first room. And we're dealing with cave spiders here, so it's like, you know, fair. There we go. And let's do some gold. Just raw. No, gold ingot. It's more classy. Yeah, that seems dependent on other players, and that was the thing too. Is I had moderators, like Smashing was a moderator, and he never told me, but it definitely got on his nerves sometimes. People begging him all the time for revives. So this system is fair, and I'm just gonna tell people, no, I can't revive you. You know, you have to wait for the automated one. That's just how we're gonna work here. Because it's fair for everybody that way. Oh, notification scared the hell out of me. Not sure, and I got an item removed from eBay. I'll have to check that out. One second, I'm gonna read this. Let's see which one they removed. I think it's the... Oh god, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. I don't know why they removed that. I just got something removed on eBay. Oh, they should give me a refund on the ads I took out for that, man. Ugh. They are in the original containers, though. That's weird. I got a thing for selling, you know, it's like it's not in the original container, but they are in the original container. It's weird. It's just weird, you know. eBay can be finicky. Alright, let's do a little tinted glass maze. Deep slate? I have not played around with the warden mob, no. Keep in mind, people may or may not be going into this blind. We're gonna fill this with some sort of mob. Is it scary? Warden. Okay, I gotta spawn egg. So what can I put back here? What fits a good, fast-paced maze environment? What hits hard? Yeah, these would be annoying to fight. Alright, let's do another diamond. We're going to do a diamond in every room. This one should be a bunch of books. And we'll do gold. Oh, I forgot I already had gold. Gold, books, and diamond. That sounds pretty fair. And these guys are going to keep spawning for a while. So see, this is going to be the maze if you do not get that potion in the first room. Little annoying for sure. So this is this whole area. Alright, so that's level 2. Level 3, I think we should do an underwater kind of program. I want people to nearly drown. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not worried about shields. They aren't going to be in the dark for most of this. We're not even going to have any enemy mobs in this room. Your enemy is going to be me. I'm going to fill this entirely with bedrock. And it's going to be swimming only. A swimming maze. Yes. Is that evil? Is that too evil? I think I'll give a really, really good reward too. All right. Here's where it gets fun, ladies and gentlemen. This is where it gets fun. You've got to dive. So it's going to be a 1x1 maze. Yes, a 1x1 maze. In the dark. Swimming. Uncheatable. Pretty easy, first area. Second area. Third area. I want them to get really damaged here too. Yeah, they're kind of OP. But you know what? This is only quest 3. Alright, I'll wait till my night vision runs out and we'll do this one blind. Oh, where does it go? Where can I go from here? Keep in mind, they don't know what this looks like. They're doing this completely blind. Ooh, I like it. Yeah, this is mean. Now, if you know the route, not bad at all. Completely uncheatable, too. Unless you bring in those. Any plans to stream again soon? I'm not sure. We'll play it by ear, man. I'll see you. Great to have you here, man. Thanks for coming. You know what? I think I'm going to give him a Holy Diver set. I think a Holy Diver set is like a good reward. The whole Holy Diver set. Everything. There we go. That's a fair reward. For braving an underwater maze. You know what? That looks better. Oh, yeah. Well, that might be too good. Oh, yeah. That's devious. That's devious. So this is what you'd see. On limited health. This. It's worth it for a Holy Diver set, though. Remember, they only have 8 minutes of night vision here. You know what? I'm getting kind of tired. I think I'll do the rest of these sometime later. But this is going to be a fun challenge area. But I had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys today. Thank you for everybody who came in, dudes. Have a good night. I really had fun tonight. Haven't streamed in a while, but you know what? We're back. We're back. We streamed a little. We had a good night.